So what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Jake Day, and welcome back to some more NBA 2K20 My League rebuilds. Man, I'm here today with something a little different. We're doing a fantasy rebuild type of deal here. We're going to be doing the Golden State Warriors rebuild. But if you guys can't tell by the title, it's going to be a no Splash Brothers rebuild. So that means Steph and Klay are out of here. And that doesn't matter. I know these guys right now, the Warriors are set up to have an amazing summer because they're doing so bad this year with Klay and Curry both being injured. So right now I think they're like 15 and 50 around that. But with the league, you know, being suspended and all that kind of stuff, it doesn't change anything. I'm still pretty sure these guys should get the #1 pick in the draft, or at least a top 5 pick. So the Warriors are in a beautiful position to go ahead and pick up a top 5 draft prospect and then still have Curry, Thompson, newly added Wiggins from the trade, and then Draymond Green all on the same team. So like they can definitely be a finals contender next season. But the person that gave me this idea, shout out to my guy W Wolfman 2017 Wolfman. He gave me the idea to do this no Splash Brothers rebuild. So we're gonna go with it for now. COVID's still rampant in the world, so I mean, you know, I'm just stuck inside playing this anyways. May as well do something a little different. Now, take a look at the lineup for the Warriors. Before anything though, make sure to leave a like on this video, hit the subscribe button, hit that noti bell. Also follow me on Twitch. I've been on that a lot lately, playing Call of Duty, Apex, you know, all the other games that I don't really put on the channel, so I would really appreciate that. Take a look at the Warriors lineup though. Like I said, Curry's just coming off of a hand injury. He came back recently, played a couple games, but like I said, the NBA suspended. Klay Thompson, another guy who's going to be out probably for the rest of this season. Tore his ACL in last year's NBA Finals against the Raptors. They recently just got Andrew Wiggins from a trade. They used to have D'Angelo Russell. They traded him to Minnesota for Wiggins and I believe a couple picks. So I mean, Wiggins, he's got a lot of money on his books as well. He's only 25, but like, he's never really shown his full potential yet. I don't know if I'm going to rebuild around him or not. And then there's Draymond Green, who, in my opinion, at 30 years old, he's not playing his best basketball at all. And I know it's because Curry and Klay have been out, but like, this is just showing without those two guys, Draymond's a donkey. He's nothing, bro. So it's really interesting what I'm going to do with this team. Eric Pascal, for sure, is a guy we're going to keep. He's having one of the best rookie campaigns of any rookie in the league. So you guys already know Giannis MVP, Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year. We already know these guys. It's pretty much the same thing every year. Like I was saying earlier, man, Eric Pascal is having one of the best rookie campaigns, and rightfully so. This guy makes all rookie first team here. Let's see how his numbers were. He averaged 13 a game, 4 rebounds, and an assist. So not bad, but it's, like I said, it's a bright spot for us for sure. Alright, so it's going to be Lakers and the Mavericks, and then the Bucks and the Nets. Let's see, it's usually the Lakers. Oh, yep, Lakers, Nets. Let's see if LeBron gets that ring with AD. Come on, let's see. There we go. Game 6, the Lakers win the championship. LeBron, your finals MVP. Alright, so before we get into trying to trade these two guys, let's see what we're going to land here in the draft. We're projected to get the 4th pick, which is not bad, but I would really want to see a top 3 as, wow, we fall to 7. That puts a real damper on our plans, but it is what it is. Alright, so here we go. We got the two guys. We're going to try to do a trade finder, and if not, we'll have to just, you know, a lot of people are going to want these guys anyways. But like, this is so weird. I've never done this kind of rebuild before, but we're getting a lot of offers here. I'll scroll through them again just so you guys can see what I had to deal with, and I'll make my decision on Curry. Alright, this is going to burn me to do it, but we're going to go ahead. We need a point guard. I was between Ben Simmons and Donovan Mitchell. Curry, like I said, there's no really replacing him. We're kind of doing the exact opposite. We're going from having the best shooter in the league to having the worst. Well, maybe he's not the worst, but he doesn't shoot threes. Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris. I didn't want to give up Eric Pascal, but I mean, I think Tobias is, you know, a worthy person to replace that. Kind of puts us in a bad spot because Simmons has a 5-year deal and he's getting a lot of money. Tobias Harris also got paid, so let's just hope these guys win right away. But we're gonna do this trade. Whoa. An exception. Yes, boom. First trade done. Curry's out the door. Welcome, Ben Simmons. Alright, so Klay, he's got a lot of offers as well. 4.5-star talent. He's got 22 offers. I'll quickly scroll through for you guys to see. Alright, so the best trade I saw here was Devin Booker, and at least this time we're going to get back some shooting. We will lose a lot of defense because Devin Booker does not play defense. We'll also have to give up our future first round pick, but we get a backup point guard in Ricky Rubio, so that, you know, gives some security because the Warriors don't really have a backup point anyways with Curry. So we're going to do this trade for D-Book, add another exception, and just like that, man, the Splash Brothers are out of here. This is going to be the lineup. We got Simmons, Devin Booker, who's not happy to be here, by the way. Then we got Tobias Harris, Wiggins, Rubio, Draymond. Oh man, this is depressing. Alright, so here at the 7th pick, we have two options I'm thinking about. I want to get LaMelo Ball, but we just picked up Ricky Rubio. That would be really cool to have a 6'7" point guard to back up Ben Simmons. I know Obi Toppin out of Dayton was saying that he wanted to become a Warrior. So we're going to go ahead and make that dream come true for the Dayton Star here. We're going to draft him at 7. Alright, so we're going to just ride with the team that we have for now. And if we have to make any tweaks, we will. It's not a bad setup. It's just a lot of, you know, just random players put together here. We're going to have to just see how the season goes. I know right now I want to for sure try to keep Ben Simmons and Devin Booker on the team. It seems like they're not, all three of these guys don't even seem to be happy right now. But this is going to be our starting lineup. We got Ben Simmons, Devin Booker, Andrew Wiggins, Tobias Harris, Aaron Baines starting at center for us. Then we got Ricky Rubio, Obi Toppin, Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, and that's it, man. Everyone, there is not one happy player on this team right now, so it's definitely going to be an issue. We'll see how we are at trade deadline. We'll probably have to make some moves then. Alright, so here at trade deadline, we're actually doing pretty good. We're the 3rd seed in the Western Conference, which is, you know, saying a lot because this whole team was completely stripped last season. So I'm liking where everything's going. Seems like Simmons, Booker, and Wiggins are finally getting along together. The only thing I would think I'm going to do at this trade deadline is probably going to move Draymond Green. Because, I mean, he's got a lot of money on his contract, getting up there in age. See the stats real quick though. Booker is balling out, 26 points a game, 4 assists, not bad at all. Simmons with 18, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, so almost a triple-double, and 2 steals as well. Wiggins with 15. Tobias Harris, 13 and 5. Our rookie, 13, 4 rebounds. Yo, we're looking pretty good right now, man. I can't even lie. Let me see where Draymond's at. Like I said, this is why you cannot be getting paid this much money to average 2 points a game, bro. Especially not on my team. So you're about to be exonerated, Draymond. Alright, so the best thing I saw so far was trading Draymond Green to Detroit for Luke Kennard. Now, this is more just, you know, salary cap dumping. Luke Kennard, let's see how he's doing this season. He's got 1 year left on his deal. He's averaging 9 points a game and 4 assists. So that translates to around 11 and 5. Not bad. It's only 24, so I mean, hopefully we can pick him up in free agency. I don't really care, to be honest. We're just trying to move this freaking guy's contract. So we're going to do this trade here. And I think that's the only move we're going to make this season. So the lineup's pretty much the same thing. Now we got the same starting 5. That's just going to put Luke Kennard here at the 8th rotation spot, just behind our rookie and Ricky Rubio. So hopefully he can, you know, give us some production. If not, it's okay. I think right now we're on pace to be a playoff contender for sure. Alright, so at the end of the year, Giannis, MVP, you already know. James Wiseman, Rookie of the Year in New York. LaMelo Ball, 6th Man of the Year, so we could have had him. Surprisingly, oh yeah, I guess Trae Young will be the starting point guard there. Then we got Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player. Kristaps, Most Improved, and then Kenny Atkinson with Coach of the Year. You hate to see it, but Stephen Curry, All NBA First Team. Let's see how he's doing this year. He is balling out in Philly right now. 31 points, 8 assists, and a steal. Wow. Oh no, that's 36 minutes. 33 points a game. 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. That's MVP numbers, bro. Wolfman, this is all on you, bro. So if you're watching this, this is what we're missing out on. We finally got a bright spot here. Ben Simmons makes all defensive first team. He averaged 17 points a game, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, and almost a block per game. So at least, you know, there's a little bit of light there at the end of the tunnel, seeing Ben Simmons here. Alright, so heading into our first playoff series since our horrible season last year. We're going up against the OKC Thunder here, who are a 7th seed. They got Chris Paul, Shea, Terrence Ferguson, Danilo Gallinari, Steven Adams, Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, pretty much the same team. They haven't really changed much. Should be an easy sweep. We're going to simulate the whole round here. Game 7, and we advance just barely to go on to face John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. To see what he has. Now he's got Dylan Brooks, Justice Winslow, Brandon Clark, and Valanciunas. So Derek Favors got added in. That's the only notable change I've seen for the team. So shouldn't be an issue. Should not be an issue at all. They are a 3rd seed for a reason, but we got to give them the respect. Never mind, we just swept those guys. We're heading to the conference finals here in our first year. Let's see who we're facing. What LA team is going to be the Clippers here? Kind of the worst case scenario, but we got Patrick Beverley, Paul George, Kawhi. They brought in Nikola Mirotic from overseas. Montrez, Lou Williams, Zubac. Who are they missing? Who was their power forward originally? Am I just having a blank period right now? I don't remember. But the team is pretty good, mainly because of Kawhi and Paul George here. But we're going to simcast this one. We're going to go game by game. I didn't know you can actually go, right into the next game. But it's a close one here in game 1 as they steal one at home. Tobias Harris with 31. Kawhi Leonard drops 55. All right, here we go. Game 2. We finally get a dub here as we move on to game number 3. Let's see what we do here. They win one at home. Damn. All right, it's a close one. It's a close matchup. I was not expecting anything different. Seems like we're going tit for tat here as we win the next one. Harris with 27 in that one. Back at home. I think we have home court advantage, so got to take advantage of that. Here we go. We win that one. Now we're one winning away from heading to our first NBA Finals with this new team as we take care of business here, man. This could be a quick rebuild. We're facing the Milwaukee Bucks here in game number 1. NBA Finals, Giannis and them boys should be a problem for sure. Their bench is trash. That's the only thing I can point out. Game 1 here, they have home court advantage. So they're going to come out here and blow us out in game 1. Game 2, let's see how we do against, we can't just, lose back-to-back games. I guess we can. Giannis is carrying these guys to a championship right now. Gotta bounce back at home as we do the same thing to them and we blow them out by 30 points. Devin Booker had a great game there. Game number 4. This is crucial. Looks like they're up and wow, Middleton with 38 points. Just overpowering us right now. Not even Giannis is doing his thing. Elimination game here on the road. Golden State, please. We get the win here. Here we go. All right, here we go. Another elimination game. Series is 3-2. We are at home as the Milwaukee Bucks crush our dreams. Wow. Giannis, 34, 8, and 9. We already know who the Finals MVP is. I was just going to say it couldn't have been this easy to win a championship. This guy averaged 31 and 13 with 7 assists, man. Now, since we were the 2nd seed, we didn't have the best draft odds. We went ahead and picked Usman Garuba out of Spain with our 23rd pick. Backup power forward. I don't know who he's going to be, but just showing you guys who I drafted. So here are pending options. We went ahead and picked backup Allen. How do you say his name? Smelagic? I don't know how to say his name, but we picked him back up, and Jordan Poole, of course, our 2 young rookies. And then Kevon Looney accepted his player option for $5 million, which is not bad. He's averaging around 3 and 4, so he's definitely scheming us right now. But $5 million is not a lot. All right, so here we go. The moment of truth. Luke Kennard is prepared to accept an offer from the Blazers. Like I said, he's the guy we want to bring back. We don't really have a backup 2 guard for Devin Booker. I think Jordan Poole, he's a couple years away, and they want him for 3 years, $29 million. Man, is he worth this, bro? He's getting a lot of attention right now. Bro, what's his potential at to be getting this kind of money, brother? Let's see. He's got an A potential. I mean, why not, man? We're going to go ahead and bring him back. We'll renounce Draymond. And then I think I'm still waiting on 2 other guys. Yeah, here we go. So we got Kelly Olynyk. Aaron Baines, he was our starting center last season. He's still out there. But Kelly Olynyk for now, we'll just bring him in. I don't really know if I'll keep him long term. But I don't want to have Kevon Looney starting. Alright, so this is going to be our lineup heading into year number 2. We got Ben Simmons and Booker, of course, still starting. Our boy Obi is going to be starting for his first time here as his sophomore year comes along. Then we got Tobias Harris still here. Kelly Olynyk as our new center. Then we got Wiggins off the bench. Now, Wiggins has really got to step it up, bro. He's still an 83. Then we got Ricky Rubio still. Luke Kennard. and then Kevon Looney. You know who it is. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year in New York. So now New York's got 2 back-to-back Rookie of the Years in James Wiseman and Cade Cunningham. So I'll definitely be on the lookout for these guys in like 2 years. DeMarcus Cousins makes his return. 6th Man of the Year in Phoenix, averaging 17 and 8. That's finally someone different. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player. Vernon Carey, Most Improved in OKC. And then Mike Budenholzer with Coach of the Year. So once again, Ben Simmons all defensive first team. Let's see how he did this season. He's averaging 19 a game, which is better than last year. 7 rebounds, 7 assists again, with almost 2 steals and almost a block again. So he's still doing what he does best. Let's see if he took a 3 this season. No, he didn't. So since we did pretty good this season, I decided to sim right through the trade deadline, all the way to the playoffs. Let's see how our players did this season. Devin Booker still leading us in scoring with 22 points a game, 4 assists, not bad. You can get these numbers up just a tad bit there, Devin. Already know about Simmons. Tobias Harris was 17 a game, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, not too bad. Obi coming into his own right now, 16 points a game, 7 rebounds. He's doing his thing right there as well. 3-level scorer. Wiggins with 15 a game as well. And then Rubio with 9 and 6. This year, though, we are a 3rd seed instead of a 2nd seed, which is, it is what it is. That just means we got to beat the Clippers in round 1. They're the 6th seed this season, surprisingly. They got Beverly. They lost both Paul George and Kawhi. I don't know why that always happens, but the Clippers always seem to lose both of them in the same free agency. But they brought in Jason Tatum in free agency. So they replaced Kawhi for a younger Jason Tatum. I don't think he's enough though. Bol, Harrell's still there. Devontae Graham from Charlotte. Our goal again is the finals. Like, there's no question about it. We went to the finals last season. There's no reason we shouldn't make it again. So we beat them 4-1 here. Heading into the second round, going up against Phoenix as a 2 seed. These guys have Cole Anthony. There's our boy Klay. I forgot we traded him here. Damn. He's actually balling out this playoff too. 20 points a game. Averaging 17 and 18 in the last 2 seasons. I forgot about the good old Klay boy. The second part of the Splash Brothers. He gets his revenge here, I guess. Mikal Bridges is here. JaMychal Green. Ayton. Side note, we're going to try to go after Ayton this season. We need a center. Regardless if we won or not, we need a center. He's going to be a free agent. Definitely going to be our number 1 target. Just got to, make some moves to get the contracts right. 6th Man of the Year, Boogie is here. They got Terrence Clark, Moutier. Yeah. This team is pretty good. It's not bad at all. Definitely going to be a battle. We're going to simulate the round because it is the second round. Hopefully we can come out and make it to our second conference finals with this new team as we beat them in 6. Wow, the Nuggets, the 8th seed Nuggets beat the Lakers here. Let's see what this team is working with. They got Jamal Murray, Josh Green, Will Barton, Isaiah Todd, a lot of young guys. Jokic is still there, or Jokic, however you want to say it. Christian Wood. Shout out to my last rebuild, man. Detroit Pistons rebuild. I completely forgot about this guy in that last rebuild. They got Doug McDermott, Mason Plumlee. Yeah, this team, I don't think this team is good enough. We're going to simulate the round for this one as well. They got lucky. It was a Cinderella story, but the champs are got to do what the champs got to do. We're facing the Bucks. Back-to-back seasons now. It's going to be Warriors-Bucks here, man. Let's see if the team has changed. Yeah. It hasn't really changed. They have a new center. A rookie. They got OG Anunoby, Serge Ibaka, Paul Millsap. A lot of aging veterans off the bench. It's just Giannis, bro. Like, we should be able to beat just one guy, right? Right? We don't have home court advantage, but I think this is our year. Here we go. Start things off. Beat them. Devin Booker with 34. Let's get it done, man. Game number 2. Blowing them out again. If we can beat both of them at home, we have this in the bag. We win again. Just dominating these guys. We take both games on the road, and now it's time to take care of business at home. Guys, there we go. Oh, wow. Nail biter. They beat us by 2 points. Kelly Olynyk, 24 and 10. Middleton and Giannis. Wow, they just edged out there. Pause. Heading into game number 4, we're at home. We got to win this one to put the nail in the coffin. And we're going to trade. Oh, OT. Wow, they just barely beat us again. Chris Middleton, career high 15 assists as they barely come out with the victory here. Devin Booker with 29. Giannis, double-double. We got to do better, guys. We had the opportunity. We had them right where we needed them. Can we beat them on the road again? Ooh, bro, it keeps coming down to the last minute. Giannis with 39 points. Don't let this be a recap of last season. Don't let this be a repeat, of last season. At home, OT again. This is going crazy right now. This is a crazy series right now. 29-10 for Ben Simmons. 43-11 for the Greek Freak. It's going to be Game 7 here in the NBA Finals. Let's see if we can come out with a victory. They beat us last year. Let's slow this down a bit around halftime, as it looks like we're winning this one. Yup, looking good. Looking good. I think we're going to... Yep, there we go. We did it. We did it. The Golden State Warriors are your NBA champions here in 2022. And we ain't done yet, man. But we finally got the championship. That was the main goal. Now it's time to, continue the legacy. Ben Simmons, new era here in Golden State. Finals MVP. 20 points a game, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Things are looking on the up and up. We got one more season, I think, out of this. I remember in the last one, they wanted me to continue. So if we 2-peat in this one, we will for sure, try to go for the 3-peat. So let's see how we do. Alright, so here at player options, of course, we're going to bring back Obi Toppin. He's been balling out for us going into his 3rd year, man. He's doing really good. Each year he's improving by 2 on everything, 16-7 last season. We're going to also bring back Walter Lemon Jr. Jordan Poole, I'm sorry, but actually, bro, he didn't even play one time last season. But for the Golden State Warriors, man, he's asking for the most too. We're going to leave him alone. We're going to bring back Allen. And that's going to be it. Sorry for all my Jordan Poole fans. I'm a fan myself. Actually, we'll bring him back. Why not, man? Why not? So I know I said earlier we're going to go ahead and try to get DeAndre Ayton, but I really just took a look at the books and we don't have money for anything unless we go ahead and trade a lot of these guys. We're pretty much locked with this core 4 at the moment. It's Harris, Simmons, Booker, and Wiggins. So I think it's the best if we just bring in another, maybe a veteran center. And then I think at the moment our only other concern is our point guard position, or our backup point guard position. So we're going to bring back in Ricky Rubio for 2 more years. And then either we'll bring back Kevon Looney or another center. And yeah, like I said, that other center is going to be Marc Gasol here. He's a veteran. Hopefully he doesn't drop because he is 37 years of age. I'm taking a gamble on the 2 years. But yeah, this may be our starting center. Alright, so as defending champs, our team hasn't really changed too much. Everyone's just been getting better and better each season. But we got Ben Simmons, Devin Booker, of course, Obi, Tobias Harris, and then our new center. It seems like we're just rotating centers in every so often. But we got Marc Gasol starting, and we do still have Kelly Olynyk off the bench. Andrew Wiggins is going to be our 6th man, Luke Kennard, Ricky Rubio, and then Kelly Olynyk. So we still have a lot of good players that we can potentially trade. So we might do that at the trade deadline, or we might just move on and, go for that 2-peat. Alright, so here at trade deadline, we're not doing as good as I thought we'd be. We're the 7th seed in the West, so we went from being a champion to just barely being in the playoffs this season. So we are going to make some moves. I think we just got to add a couple pieces, mainly a center. I can't be having Marc Gasol starting for us, so I'm going to try to do that real quick. Alright, so we're going to do this little trade here. Now, I was thinking to myself, we want a center. The thing is, I don't want to go ahead and, trade a whole bunch of players for a tier 1 center or a tier 2 center. I want to get somebody like Willie Hernangomez. Like last year, we won a championship with Kelly Olynyk starting. So he's playing for Utah right now, 6 points a game, 5 rebounds. He is better than Marc Gasol. We're going to be giving up 2 players we don't even play right now. This guy's in the G League, and then Marc Gasol. And then we'll get Alfonso Gaffney, who I don't really care about. It's mainly for Willie, so we're going to do this trade. And now that may solve our center situation. And then the other move we're going to go ahead and make is, I know Wiggins, he hasn't really been, balling out or anything. He's averaging 15, which is solid. With a lot of these players on this team, it's going to be hard to score. I got Devin Booker and Simmons on the same team, so I can't even blame him. We're going to go ahead and re-sign him. Hopefully this will boost our morale and he can, go on a little bit of a hot streak. We'll give him a 4-year deal. Yeah, we'll give him a 4-year deal. 71 mil, that's about 15 mil per year. And hopefully, he can develop or take that money and be happy for once. So let's see if Wiggins is gonna blow up after that. I'm gonna skim through this because Giannis is just like, this is really messing with my head to see this guy's face every single time. Imani Bates, Rookie of the Year. DeMarcus Cousins, back-to-back 6-man. AD with Defensive Player. I'm not gonna try to say that name at all. Most Improved in Sacramento. And then Mike D'Antoni with Coach of the Year. For the third year in a row, Ben Simmons makes all defensive first team. Let's highlight what his stats were looking like this season. 18 points a game, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Same thing, bro. He finally hit that 2 for steals per game and almost that 1 block. So didn't shoot a 3, so I don't really care, Simmons. You just gotta shoot those 3s, bro. Yeah, we didn't make the playoffs at all. So we go from being the champions to not making the playoffs. I'm not gonna end the video on not making the playoffs. We want a chance to go ahead and win another title. So we're gonna simulate the playoffs, and we got 1 more year out of this. All right, so it's gonna be Lakers, Memphis, and the Bucks in Brooklyn. Let's see who comes out with the finals. Game 7 there, Bucks, Lakers. So the Bucks for the 3rd time in a row, they're in the finals. Facing the Lakers here. Let's see if they can win a championship as the Lakers come out with it. LeBron at 38, Finals MVP, and an NBA champion. So of course these 2 young guys, we're gonna bring them back for sure. Obi's been one of our best, projects so far. He's already an 85, and then Usman, he's a 78 in just his 2nd year, so no question here. All right, so I'm getting desperate for a center right now. We're gonna go ahead and do this random trade. I just ended up searching for centers. We're gonna trade Ricky Rubio, Willie, and Kelly Olynyk for Valanciunas. Let's see if this goes through as they accept it. So we have a center. This is for sure our last year. We needed a center, so now Val's gonna start for us, and now I'm more confident we can get that championship back. And then our only 2 pickups we're gonna do in free agency is just to fill out the roster. Boogie Ellis, he's a restricted free agent, so we might get him. And then Steven Enoch, I don't know how to say that, but these are, again, we're getting deep into this rebuild. We're gonna get a lot of college players I don't even know about, or even generated players. And never mind, so we need a new point guard. Alright, so there we go. Instead of that guy, we're going to bring in Mike Conley here as our backup center for Ben Simmons. Hopefully he doesn't regress at 35. But that's going to be it for free agency this summer. So it's going to be our lineup heading into our final year here. We got Ben Simmons, Booker, Obi, Tobias, and our new center, Valanciunas, which hopefully is going to make us a champion. Then we got Wiggins off the bench, Luke Kennard, Mike Conley, and Usman Garuba. So I think we're still maybe 1 piece away from being a contender, but I at least want to make the playoffs. I can't end the video on not making the playoffs, bro. I can't do that. Alright, so these are the results I wanted to see, man. We're currently the #1 seed in the West, and yeah, I don't want to change anything. I think the only thing I'm going to do is going to go ahead. Wow. I was going to say I was going to resign these guys. Tobias and Booker are both declining or undecided. Ben Simmons wants to come back. I say why not? Keep everyone happy. That's what I'm trying to do right now. All right, so let's skim through this real quick. Giannis MVP, Trenton Watford Rookie of the Year, Jaden McDaniels 6-man, AD Defensive Player, Jalen Duren Most Improved, and let's go, Steve Kerr Coach of the Year. That is a great sign for us. And finally, something new. Ben Simmons All NBA 2nd team here. He must have been balling out. He got that money. He's averaging 17, 6, and 7. Again, 2 steals and a block. So he'll probably make that all defensive first team, just like he usually does. And there we go. We're the #1 seed going up against Minnesota here in round #1. D'Lo, Anthony Edwards. You guys already know how good this guy is. Lance Stevenson, Isaiah Stewart, and Towns. So it's a pretty good team. If we lose this, I don't think this team is good enough, bro. I honestly don't think. I hope not. Because we're the same team that won a championship and then didn't make the playoffs. And we were healthy. So it wouldn't surprise me. There we go, 2-2, please. I'm begging you. For the sake of the video. Oh my god, game 7, oh man, we just barely won that one. Going up against Dallas here. In round 2, we got Jalen Brunson, Luka, Otto Porter, Aaron Gordon. That's something new. I mean, same with... they traded him back in 2021. Otto Porter, they signed him in free agency. Then they got Porzingis, Trey Jones, Seth Curry, Vincent Poirier. Pretty good team. 99. Luka Doncic is going to be a problem for sure, because I know Devin Booker doesn't play defense, and as soon as I say that, we end up losing. So that's going to be it, bro. So ironically, it's going to be the Pistons and the Mavericks here in the NBA Finals. And let's see who wins it this year. The Pistons. Wow. So I guess it's true, bro. They're about to win a finals eventually. I think we did pretty good. In the end of it, Simmons, Booker, pretty good duo. Wiggins became an 88. Tobias maybe wasn't the best pickup. Obi Toppin, if he does want to go to Golden State, it seems like he'll get a championship out of it. And yeah, Val wasn't the key, I guess. We need a new center off rip, and that's what the Warriors should do for sure. Go ahead and pick up James Wiseman. I want to see how Curry and Klay did. So Steph Curry ended up in Washington here in his final years at 36. He averages 19 and 8 assists. Still 97, so he's still better than both Simmons and Devin Booker. He was balling out in Philly, bro. This guy averaged 35 and 33 in 2 years. So, I mean, he didn't win a championship, so that's all that matters. And then where is Klay? And then Klay ended up with our guy that we wanted to go for, DeAndre Ayton. He's in Phoenix here. And yeah, these guys were a 2 seed, I think, last year. He was here the whole time since that trade. So at least Klay Thompson makes me feel a little bit better for Devin Booker. But that's going to be the end of the video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to leave a like. Comment down below what team you want to see me do next, or any game you want to see on the channel. I got a lot of time with this quarantine going on. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the noti bell, and I will see you guys in the next one.